Chief Minister Jayalalitha's bid to defuse the Secretariat controversy, says the new Secretariat constructed by the previous DMK regime will be converted into a multi-speciality hospital.
AIIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences,
Your vegetables will soon cost more as over 20 lakh trucks slam on the brakes in South India. Too fast to support Anna Hazare distract the motorists. Traffic cops say Anna's posters are a distraction. Protesters wants the rules relaxed. After 81-year-old Appa, here's an inspiring story of a mother, a working professional, and now a protester on day 4.
Somebody has to sacrifice something. If every one of us are going to be so selfish, saying it's my job, my family, all that, then it's not going to happen.
Government introduces a new batch of biometric smart family cards to check bogus cards and billing to be issued by 2012-13. Exposed lethal electricity wires get the shock treatment from the electricity minister. All overhead cables to go underground in Chennai and other areas. Gold prices soar to hit the highest ever levels. For a gram of precious metal, shell out 2,798 rupees at a jeweler near you. A very good evening. You're watching Headlines now with me, Ashmit. Time now for all the stories that are creating a buzz across the nation. Anna Hazare shifts from Tihar jail to Ramleela ground, says he won't budge until he gets the Jan Lokpal bill. As Anna's protest gets underway at Ramleela, the government mulls its options, including reaching out to Anna aides. Nandan Nilakani tells NDTV that a law will not make corruption disappear, and Anna's way is not the only way to do things. Sensex tanks by over 300 points, the Nifty falls by over 100. Global economic jitters makes the Lal Street hit the panic button. And Supreme Court allows the screening of controversial film Arakshan in Uttar Pradesh. Well, first up at this hour, Chief Minister Jayalalitha announcement that new Secretariat will be converted into a multi-super speciality hospital along the lines of AIIMS. Now, her announcement has come at a time when her rival DMK was expected to ramp up the issue in court halls. Our principal correspondent Peer Mohammed has this report. The DMK took on the government over the uniform system of education issue and also stepped up pressure on the new Secretariat complex, which the AIADMK regime refused to use as a seat of power. It filed 2 cases in the Madras High Court. But now, with the Chief Minister Jayalalitha announcing that the building will be turned into a government multi-super speciality hospital and a medical college, the government may have preempted the DMK's plans to turn it into a big issue.
ஓமந்தூரார் அரசனர் தோட்டத்தில் பயன்படுத்தப்படாமல் உள்ள கட்டடம் ஏழை எளிய மக்களுக்கு பயனளிக்கும் வகையில் பயன்படுத்தப்பட வேண்டும் என்ற நோக்கத்தில் இந்த பலதுறை உயர் சிறப்பு மருத்துவமனையை அமைக்க எனது தலைமையிலான அரசு முடிவெடுத்துள்ளது என்பதை மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த மருத்துவமனை புது டெல்லியில் உள்ள AIIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences மருத்துவமனைக்கு இணையான வசதிகளுடன் விளங்கும் என்பதையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
Jayalalitha's idea of using the estimated 1,200 crore worth building has been welcomed by several political parties, including the DMDK, the Congress, the CPM and other parties too have welcomed it.
And it is a very welcome development, and it is a good facility also, and it will be put to better use by our state as well as by the people in the entire southern region, and it is a good facility.
The move is also likely to silence critics and heritage aficionados.
The venue chosen by the then AIADMK regime for the new secretariat was converted into a world-class library by the previous DMK regime. The present AIADMK government adopted a similar strategy in converting the new secretariat building into a multi-super speciality hospital for the poor. In Chennai, with camera person Raja Singh, Peer Mohammed for NDTV Hindu.
Now, next up, the local police have asked the organizers of protest in favor of Lokpal bill to remove posters and banners put up on road medians. Now, they say that this could distract drivers and cause accidents. Now, the organizers had put up banners with a life-size photo of Anna Hazare on LB Road near the fasting location. Now, the organizers need to get prior permission to retain the banners. Meanwhile, the protesters requested the local police authorities to relax the stringent norms. And well, if you thought a mother's life revolved only around her children, their meals and studies, you couldn't be more wrong. Or that working women worried more about their career goals, well, think again. They have a connect with society and its concerns as well and are ready to show it. We bring to you the story of a woman who has been on a fast in Chennai in aid of Anna Hazare. Pratiksha Ramkumar brings to us this report. Sujata has been on a fast since Tuesday voluntarily because she feels strongly about graft. Because she had to pay a bribe at a traumatic moment in her life. Watching Anna Hazare shout Vande Mataram is an emotional moment for this BPO executive and mother of a teen.
My mom passed away and I had to get a legal hair certificate, so to speak. And when he came home, he said, you know, if you give me first he was telling me no officers everybody's on leave and stuff. Then he told me, you give me 3,000 rupees. Tomorrow evening, I'll come and deliver it at your place.
Sujata is actually the only woman who has been on an indefinite fast for 4 days. With no earlier health complications, she is an inspiration to fellow protesters.
She has the determination. She is a very big inspiration for us. She proves that there is more power in ladies.
To get something, somebody has to sacrifice something. If every one of us is going to be so selfish saying, it's my job, my family, all that, then it's not going to happen.
The Indian middle class has always been criticized for not contributing towards social causes. But this movement has turned out to be an eye-opener to silence those critics. In fact, women like Sujata say they are fighting for Mother India, and for this short duration, family and business can take care of themselves. In fact, her goal now is to bring more people like her out of their houses and into this movement. In Chennai, with camera person Devraj, Pratiksha Ramkumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, meanwhile, the sentiments in Chennai were buoyant, confident and strong. The protesters carried the strike forward and expressed optimism after the release of Anna Hazare from Tihar jail.
Great leader called Anna Hazare, we got a chance to say to the people, say to our country and prove ourselves like we need a solution for the corruption.
So many people are behind Anna Hazare's movement of anti-corruption, because corruption has come to such an extent, saturation point, that people have become so sick of it that they want to get rid of it, and they wanted some leader to inspire them, and Annaji has proved to be such a leader.
Voting is just about choosing one party or the other, whereas this gives you a right to dissent, a right to express your opinion about the current system.
Well, Anna Hazare began the Ram Leela phase of his 15-day fast with a victory speech, declaring that even though he had lost 3 kgs after 3 days of fasting, the movement has energized him. He called out to the youth of India, saying that they were his strength. Anna reached the Ram Leela grounds at 2:30 this afternoon after a journey from Tihar that lasted about 3 hours. And as if to prove that he said that Ram Leela grounds that the movement had energized him, the 73-year-old anti-corruption crusader jogged a short distance after he paid his respects at Gandhi Samadhi in Rajghat. Now, the escorting police were seen keeping pace with him. Well, definitely an energized leader. Well, moving ahead now, not a joke anymore. Ragging qualifies as a criminal offence. City's top cops gave the heads up to college students. More on that on the other side.